Yeah! Got a good show for you. Got a damn good show! Got a lot of shit happening on this show. Lot of shit happening. Oh, Lord, it's gonna be a good show. Gonna be a good show. I got to remind myself not to swear in the first 2 minutes of a video, which I already did, because YouTube will whatever the hell to it. Because YouTube is a real bleepity bleep 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 mistress. Alright, first video up is Sam the Cooking Guy's something Briera burrito. If I butchered that, I apologize and I don't care. Anyway, let's get into it.
Burrito that I'm sure is pretty good, but we've always looked at it and thought, damn, that thing needs an upgrade. So we're doing that. In fact, we're giving it 2 upgrades today. One will be the beef. We're not using ground beef. We're making our own birria. And
okay, birria. I don't know what the hell birria is, but fine.
damn. And the second is size, because theirs is like this, and ours will be
Hello, Power Falcon. Hello, Gentle Laser.
like this.
Are you compensating for something?
I'm not compensating for anything. It's going to be
Is
fantastic.
that why you drive a Hummer?
No, there's no King Days in my neck of the woods. And if there are, then all you lazy people get back to work.
Drive a Hummer. I'd never drive a Hummer. Hummer are douche vehicles. Sorry to any Hummer people out there. I'm sure you're not a douche.
And they're unsubscribing now.
But your car isn't.
Because you're not going to accomplish anything. Trump is not going to leave office. Your protests are meaningless. The vast majority of Americans are on Trump's side. Even if Trump were to die in office, you're not going to get a special election. You're just going to get President J.D. Vance. So this whole thing is pointless. Maybe work on making more money, and then your lives won't be so fucking miserable.
We'll wait while you unsubscribe. Okay, couldn't have been too many of them. I mean, how often do you see a Hummer? I've always thought a Hummer, remember that big H? I always thought it was short for...
Well, protest for anything you want. I'm just saying that the No Kings protest is fucking pointless.
Hey, look at me! Okay, it's enough of that.
You understand that, sweetheart?
We'll start with the birria. We're going to pressure cook it, but still, it takes like an hour.
Just 5 more.
Dude, I smell as bad as I feel.
Showers and OxyClean, man.
Be gone, sweat stink.
First up, we got to prep our chilies. It's very easy. Pay attention. These are guajillos and these are pasillas. We want them. We don't want the stem or the seeds.
I don't care if the entire country was protesting for the removal of a president. It doesn't matter. You're not going to get a new president until 2028. Actually, 2029, to be specific. And if by some way, natural or otherwise, Trump is taken out, you're not getting another election. You're getting J.D. Vance. Okay? We're not going to have another presidential election until 2028. Your earliest option to get a D in there, a Democrat, whoever that might fucking be, is January 20th, 2029. So you can all waste your fucking time protesting in the goddamn streets for something you can't change, or better yet, better yourselves. Do something else.
So we do this. We pull off the stems. Look what's inside. These guys you can just rip. And these seeds, we don't want. I mean, if you got some, okay, but you don't need all of this business. So we're gonna clean all these guys out, right? This comes out, this comes out. Okay, so this is what it looks like out of a pasilla. They're a little stickier on the inside than the guajillos. So here, one of these guys will go like this. See, look, done. There's maybe a couple left inside, but I don't care about this. So clean.
Sweetheart, I guarantee you I pay more in taxes than you.
Them all out, and when you have, let's put them in a blender. And they go just like that. We're gonna dump some very hot beef stock on top of it, like that. Push them down a little bit, as best you can. Cover with a lid. This we're gonna.
Well, all I have to do in my mind is be better than your boss, Jake, which I am.
Gonna leave for 15 minutes till they soften up. In the meantime, we'll deal with our beef. That's what we got. It's about a 3-pound chuck that we want to cut up into reasonable pieces so we can.
I may do at some point in the future a video of me cooking. As for multi-camera setup, I don't know about that, Chief. Maybe. That's a big maybe. That's something I'd like to do in the future. I would like to do that. But that's a big maybe.
Saute them in the pressure cooker. So we'll just do this, cut down the length of it. And these guys we'll just cut into big chunks like this. 2-3 inch pieces. Okay, you got them all cut up. Let's just give them a little hit of oil all the way around. A little salt and pepper. There'll be more later, but for now this is probably good. And now the hot pressure cooker. I've got this set to browning, and just like that, that's what you want. We're gonna throw them in, not too many. We don't want to drive the temperature down too quickly. And we're gonna let these brown on all sides. It's probably 5-6 minutes for each batch. Take your time, get some nice
350,000, sweetheart.
color.
You got that? Now, you do own your own business, so maybe in terms of gross, you have it. But probably not in net.
And when they all look like this, you can flip them all.
Who the hell said I deliver chips?
All over, do all the other sides, take it out, do the second batch. This batch is done out at.
Although, I will say I do know a few of the Frito-Lay, drivers, and, more than a few of them, I would say, probably 25% of them are well into the six figures. I don't know what the top people make, but it's well into the six figures. So there's that.
Comes looking beautiful. And we add.
Because, again, most of them get commission on every bag they sell. So it adds up rapidly.
Some diced onion. It's really not diced. And we add some chunked up onion. Rough chopped. Give that 5 minutes. Next in some garlic. Beautiful. Give that a minute. Next, some apple cider vinegar. Quick mix. And that gets a minute or so. Beef comes back.
These 100% grass-fed beef sticks
I don't deliver chips, sweetheart. I don't know what you're talking about.
from Paleo Valley are 30 sticks for just 30.
I mean, you can believe it all you want. You can even believe I work for Frito-Lay. But I don't deliver chips, sweetheart.
Looking beautiful. Any accumulated juices, of course. That's gold. It's gold, Jerry, it's gold. And we kill the heat. Push that off to the side and we'll deal with our chilies. And nicely softened. Right.
Nope, don't. I make far more than $25 an hour.
Let's help it out. Let's add some oregano, some coriander. I always ask this question. Coriander is the dried form of what, Max? Cilantro, that's right. Cumin, some minced chipotle peppers, can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. Oh, don't splash too much. Another little hit of salt and pepper, and we're gonna blend. And we want this super smooth.
No, I don't load the trucks either. Good job, dipshit.
So let it go and give it a bit. Beautiful.
Because I haven't found a need to. This one still functions and does everything I need it to do. Why buy a new thing when the old thing isn't broke yet?
Let's look. Yeah. Look at this. That is the magic. Okay, let's get the pressure cooker back. Pour this business on top of it. Put the lid on. Lock it in place. Make sure your valve is set to pressure. I'm gonna now set this for high pressure and give it 50 minutes, 5-0. Excellent. At the end of 50 minutes, it will start to release the pressure naturally. Let that happen. That will take probably 10, 12, 15 minutes. And when it's done, we make our burrito. Looks about right. And we have to get it crispy. So that means oil and something big enough to hold this.
Iron Gullet, you're fucking lying. And for that, you are banned.
And we're there. Ooh, let's see how we've done. So the
Or that, or my company is so desperate that they need me way more than I need them. Or two, I don't actually work at Frito-Lay and just been fucking with you.
best of this is you pick this up and then you go squoosh. Look at that. Do you see this rich, gorgeous color?
Oh, it smells so good.
That is from the chilies. Oh my God. All right, well, in our crisp burrito, if it's too wet, it won't work. Look at this, wait. See that? That's a
See, this is typical woman fear is like, if you make more money, you should spend more money. That's typical woman. Make no mistake, fellas, if you get the big promotion at work, your bitch is literally saying, oh my God, now I can afford all this other shit. They want to spend every fucking nickel.
terrible sound. So I'm gonna let this just drip off some of the excess before we build it. Oh my God. It's a big tortilla I've got. I think I need a lot of this meat. Okay, I'm gonna let this just sit for 5 minutes and then we build. All right, so we've got most of the liquid out. I wanna mix it with some cheese though. So I'm gonna put this in a bowl. Oh, look how steamy it is. Hope this is not sacrilegious to the birria gods. That's gotta be enough. Jeez, if that's not enough. I mean, my tortilla is big, but Christ. And now a decent hand pile of some cheddar jack. And a quick mix. Fine, I want some more. Right.
Yeah, there's a
Tortilla
few
time.
women that don't
Soft,
do that.
fresh,
They're
and
the
hot
rare
right out of
ones.
your oven at home. This
But
is a signature
typically
soft pretzel
speaking-
from the Pretzel
Typically
Company.
speaking,
Here the-
And
the second a man makes more money, this dumb, stupid cunt, because women are responsible for 80% of the consumer debt, aka credit card debt, and they're responsible for about 80 to 90% of consumer spending. They're the ones spending money. No, I'm just annoyed with you on this today, and I want you to go away.
We're down. What is that? 12 inches? No, I think that's 14. Should I use my little measuring thing?
Yes.
15 inches. That's a fucking tortilla. All right, we get our business back.
Okay, Fiera, since you're such a strong, empowered, independent woman, how much do you fucking make?
And we go like this. It's already beautiful. I want to go all the way to the edges because that's kind of fun when they get all crispy. I mean, look, we're only limited by our tortilla and I suppose what we're going to cook it in, but this could be a party crisp burrito, chimichanga-esque kind of thing. All right, what is missing in the ends when I roll it, I'll just stuff in with the extra I've got. But before I do that, to seal it up, I've got some flour here. I'm going to add some water to, just to make like a glue.
What
There we
the
go. It's
fuck?
like that, what's that stuff they use in elementary school? That white
Why would you make?
there was glue.
Make this?
Elmer's glue. It's like Elmer's. All right, here we go. So we want
Just
this
add
snug.
less
So I'm gonna
shit
go
to your
over
fucking
like a sushi roll, and then
tortilla.
just come back, and don't worry about this. This is all going to be fixed.
This is gonna be like a fucking bazooka. This
Okay.
is just ridiculous, Dad. What were you thinking?
Not sure what you were thinking. Okay, so you're never going to know that this Elmer's glue situation was here when this whole thing
Include
gets
everything,
finished. But I'm a
Fiera.
little worried. It's so big. I wonder if I need some skewers for it. I don't want to. I'd rather.
One, assuming that your rental property is real, I'm just going to assume you're telling me the truth, which is a big assumption on my part.
Go sort of bareback, if you know what I mean. But I have a skewer if I need
Raw
it.
dog? You want a raw dog?
No, this would be bareback, buddy. So let's see. I feel quite confident that that's going to stick. I need a little extra. See these ends? I need to fill the ends. Oh yeah, this is absolutely the best idea for a party. I say it's time for some oil. Let's go, buddy. At the risk of burning myself, I don't know a better way to put this in. So, that's what you want. If you go to deep fry something and you put it in the oil and you don't see sizzling, your oil's not effing hot enough. Take the shit out, get the oil up to temperature and start again because you'll be poaching it in the oil. And you know what that means? That means greasy AF. And nobody wants that. Well, except if you poach a piece of fish, that's okay.
Washington State or Washington, D.C.? There's two of them, you know.
But anything else that you want crispy, don't do that. So of course the birria is cooked. The cheese only needs melting and all we're doing here is browning. Let's see, how long's it been? 15 seconds? No, I don't even want to do that. That's.
Do you need tongs? You should get tongs.
I know I will when I do it properly. I thought I could just have a quick little look. I think a little turn is in order. Oh, you want it to be on this side. Here's your color. I gotta try and.
Again, which island?
All right, so we're just gonna keep doing this. Gently turning, let's hear. Oh yeah, it's a big mother effing. And look, our seam stayed just fine, thank you, with my glue. I think all in all, we're gonna be in the oil about 3 minutes. And that's just fine for me to make what arguably is the world's largest birria chimichanga. So if we just give ourselves a little look at how gorgeous our friend is, and then lift it up gently. It's not gentle for me. It's not working.
Actually, you know what? I know she's going to give a response. But I'm here just to react to cooking videos, not to get into an LOP-style debate in the chat. So unless you have something to say about the cooking videos, fuck off.
It was close. And on the 7th day, the birria chimichanga rested. Give it a minute, folks. It's going to be warm. The biggest motherfucking cigar I've ever seen.
Oh, sure you'll laugh off, Lasty. Not a problem. I can make you laugh off. Now you've effed off.
Okay, we weighed it. It's 1.5 pounds. I'm going to try not to break it. I'm going to be gentle. I'm gonna be like an ambulance driver getting the patient off the gurney onto the bed. And they generally do it in one movement. So 3, 2, and 1. It's heavy. It's 1.5 pounds. And you gotta cut it. So let's go 1, 2, and 3. And then the money shot. Just a shit ton of birria is what that is. A shit ton of birria. Here's what else you need. That's the liquid it cooked in with the fat taken off, just waiting to be dunked into. But if I'm gonna dunk it, I'm going that end first. Because you have to. I should have done this, watch. My arm. That's how big it is. Look how big it is. God. And now, oh my God. Look at that. Goodness freaking gracious. That is going to be a bite for the ages. Here's what I want you to do. Before I take this bite, I want you to hit the subscribe button because I might
$5
take this
is
bite
about
and it'll be
10
so good,
minutes.
I'll pass out and I'll forget to tell you that. Or what if like I had a heart attack the second I took this bite? You'd feel bad that you didn't subscribe while I was still looking at you. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button. I'll wait.
All right, we're done with that. Let's do these 3 highly overrated foods.
Overrated foods. Number 1, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is good. I have it once in a while, but damn, it's not that good. Number 2, sriracha. When you see the sriracha,
Disagree on the mac and cheese. Somewhat agree on the sriracha.
t-shirts sold at Walmart, it's too fucking late. That's it, it's done. There is 1,000,001 hot sauces out there that are just way better. And number 3, Nashville hot fried chicken.
Completely disagree.
It's used up, it's chewed out. I have been to the best places in this country, supposedly, that has the best Nashville fried chicken. And honestly, it's just okay. Top.
Yeah, well, you're wrong. All right. Chicken, vodka, pepperoni, hot honey, whatever, I don't know.
Vodka, pepperoni, hot honey, garlic butter, focaccia sliders need to be on your New York City devour list. Olive oil slathered focaccia dough gets easily pressed down, seasoned, baked in the oven to look like this, sliced open, and just look at.
I haven't had the same job for 11 years. I just no. Oh, and $130,000 a year from your rental property. Again, you won't list the island, so you know, you can lie.
That steam. They get layered with vodka sauce, their crispy chicken cutlet a la vodka, Parmesan cheese, slices of mozzarella cheese, more vodka sauce, lots of pepperoni cups, and freaking hot honey. They get closed up, swiped with their house-made garlic oil, of course more Parmesan cheese, some butter,
And again, my job is I don't touch a bag of chips. I'm not a driver. I don't drive a truck. I don't do a goddamn thing that any of you people have accused me of. By the way, I may be transitioning into a new job within the company, as I have transitioned before.
then baked in the oven again to look like this. They get plated, finished with freshly grated Parmesan and some herbs. Find these at Mimo's Pizza Shop on Staten Island. Incredible. Who's hungry? These chicken, vodka, pepperoni, hot honey, garlic butter focaccia sliders need to be on your New York City Devour list.
So now I go from that to unemployed. Oh, God. I love all you fucking losers. Now we go to the sandwich whore.
Hey, you hungry? Want me to make you a sandwich? Perfect. Here you go. Hey,
Great. A burger so big I can't actually get it in my fucking mouth. I'm sorry, my dear, but I don't have the double jaw unlocking ability you do.
Of margarita pizza, we've got just the New York City spot. Flour-coated pizza dough gets slammed on the counter, stretched, slapped, and tossed to perfection, then layered with fresh mozzarella cubes, shredded low-moisture whole milk mozzarella, and dollops of their chunky tomato sauce. It gets oven baked, checked to make sure it has a beautiful golden brown undercarriage, tossed on a tray, topped with fresh basil, lots of Parmesan cheese, lots of olive oil, and sliced. All of that cheese and sauce, and each slice still holds. Find this at the one and only East Village Pizza in New York City. If you love margarita pizza, we've got just
What crap is this?
the New York City spot. Flour-coated pizza dough gets slammed on the counter, stretched, slapped, and tossed to perfection. Stacked pizza needs to be on your New York City Devour list. Chef Frank starts off with a layer of baked ziti and a healthy amount of mozzarella cheese. Then he tops that with another pizza dough.
So, God damn it.
This double stacked
so
pizza
essentially your pizza is a goddamn pizza roll.
needs to be on your New York City Devour list. Chef Frank starts off with a layer of baked ziti and a healthy amount of mozzarella cheese. Then he tops that with another pizza dough. And then he builds another pizza starting with his fresh tomato sauce, oregano, lots of mozzarella cheese, and lots of pepperoni. Then he gets his workout in by lifting this beast into the oven and baking it to look like this. Crispy pepperoni pizza on top, cheesy baked ziti pizza.
And this is the thing. Doughboy Trotter, that's his opinion. If he wants to date a chick that did OnlyFans in the past, but gives it up if she's dating him, that's his business. Me? I don't know about that one, Chief. But that's me. Again, all you dumb fucking idiot feminist douchebags that think that every man should fucking accept an OnlyFans whore. There's gonna be men that do it, but here's the problem. The typical guy that an OnlyFans chick is looking for is not going to accept that. The typical man that an OnlyFans chick is looking for, because again, sandwich whore could probably fuck a multi-millionaire because he just wanted to fuck her, and they could work out a price, which I am fine with. I'm perfectly fine with prostitution. But when she wants to settle down, well, she's fucked.
Pizza on the bottom. You can combine any two pizzas to make your own double stack pizza. What would be your combo? This double stack.
Again, if you're gonna take a girl seriously, I will tell any man, if she has an OnlyFans, reject her immediately. Hell, I'll go as far as Instagram. All right, now we have late night pepperoni pizza.
Okay.
Oh, God, why does this dude have painted nails? Why are you salting tomato sauce, you weird fuck? Okay, you got some English muffins in your easy cook oven. Looks like some mods that you've... Why are your nails painted? Look, if you provide proof that it was your little girl that did it, I'll give you a pass. But if not, what the fuck is wrong with you? And look, if you want to paint your nails as a guy, then fine. Just be prepared to be made fun of by me. Which, if you're secure enough in your masculinity to paint your fucking nails, you could certainly be made fun of by me. I would like to let you know, Fiera, I have very groomed hair. I brush my hair every morning. Okay, so now we have pizza something or others. The hell? God, this video sucks. Great. That video sucked. And damn the person who was me for making me watch it. Alright, now we're going to learn how to make easy leftover meatloaf parm sandwiches.
That's a slopper.
Oh god, it's the same fucking guy. Fuck my dick.
Do I risk completely just destroying my mouth biting this? Yeah. Hey, Miss Kenji, I'm gonna make a meatloaf parm sandwich.
Okay, so he might be gay.
So the other day I made
Last haircut a while ago. I'll say that.
this meatloaf that's essentially like a large Italian meatball, and so I thought, can we turn what is essentially a ball and loaf form into a meatball sub into a meatloaf sub form. So I got some bread here. This is just a baguette from Macrina, which is sort of bigger and denser. Doesn't have like the large hole structures of a more sort of traditional French baguette, so I think it'll work well for this kind of sandwich. You could use a hoagie roll if you got access to those. You could use like supermarket Italian bread. I'm just gonna get it on a tray, a drizzle of olive oil, and give it a toast.
I have one, but it's not that big of a deal. It's Dracula's blood.
Or a broil, that is.
If I get the inspiration in the next couple of weeks to do anything else Halloween-centric, I'll upload it.
My Wonder Oven Pro.
But by the time Halloween rolls around, usually I'm focused on Christmas. Because that's 25 days of non-stop videos. So that's where usually my attention falls.
Right. That should take a couple minutes. All right, in the meantime, I will take some parsley. Let's give that a little chop.
And he might be a chef.
Grab some basil leaves. I'll give those a rough chop too.
The way he's holding his fingers.
Let's do some provolone and some fontina, which has a little more sort of flavor, yeah. But also melts really nicely. Could also just do mozzarella for something like this, but let's see if we can get a few sort of thin slices of fontina to go with our prove.
You do you, sweetheart.
One for my mouth. All right, so I got my leftover sauce. This is actually a combination of the leftover sauce from the meatloaf, which is just a real simple tomato sauce. You can find the original recipe for that. Let's see how our buns are toasting up. It'll take a second. All right, I'll come back in like a minute when they're done, all right? So I'll see you in a couple.
His easy bake oven is working.
Minutes. All right, so we are kind of at half toast level here, which is right where I want to be.
Seriously, was that an easy bake oven? I'd be fine if it was, but was that an easy bake oven or not?
Get a little landing pad. All right, so I'll take, which is the bottom side? That's the bottom side. So let's.
No, I actually go to a salon.
Let's put on a layer of meatloaf here.
But that's just me.
And let's make sure we fill that sandwich up. Here, let's do 2 half meatloafs for a piece of bread this size. That looks about right. Okay, and let's get some sauce on there. Nice and saucy. I think a meatball, any kind of parm sandwich should not be dainty. So we'll go We'll go full sauce here. Let's get some of that Fontina on here. And finally that provolone. And we'll go right back under that broiler until things are toasty and melty.
Again, I don't know the make or model of this broiler, but this almost looks like a fucking easy bake oven.
All right, that will broil.
Did you use an easy bake oven?
Away, and I will see you again in 3 minutes. All right, so our cheese looks nice and toasty in there. Our bun, our cheese looks nice and melted, and our bun looks toasty. I think we are good to go. Look at that beauty. Let's get it off with our asbestos fingers. Let's close her off. I do normally like to keep my parm sandwiches.
Why wouldn't you put your... Fuck it, who cares?
Hinged so that we don't end up spilling off both sides, but we didn't manage to do it this time. Oh boy, look at that. That is that's a slopper. Let me cut it in half and see what we got here. Nice crunch. Let's get it on a plate. Oh, wow. Do I risk completely just destroying my mouth biting this? Yeah. Oh yeah. That.
So, your master, Jake, just released a live stream. Zoran Mandami dominates the New York mayoral debate, which he didn't, but whatever, I don't care. But then he talks about wife swapping. Are you already at that point, Jake? Has Sarah not been contented with your dick anymore? And of course, the first person he brings up is me. So now we are faced with a decision. I think I have a few shorts left. Actually, I'm going to give a short and a piss break, because I have to go on one. You guys, time to decide. Which one? Is it Jake critiquing me? Or is it, a former Five Guys manager giving the burger secrets? Alright. Let's start the poll. Fuck. Shit. Piss. Fuck. Bobble, bobble, do. Jerk it off. I may do games and beer. I think I'm beyond doing LOP at this point and cooking, and I'm getting hungry.
That's a sandwich. I like that fontina. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot my greenage. Here, let's add some roughage here. A little extra flavor there. Ready? Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh. I'm gonna finish eating my sandwich. This is a good way to use leftover.
Alright. And then I said I had a short to get to. Alright, we'll do this.
New York City style pizza. Fresh dough gets tossed around in flour,
Your
slammed
last
on the
chance
counter,
to vote.
stretched,
I think the Five Guys manager is gonna win.
and tossed to look like this. It gets topped with tomato sauce, a sprinkle of oregano, the perfect amount of shredded mozzarella cheese, and slid into the oven to look like this.
Nice toss, Frank.
This is from East Village Pizza in New York.
All right, can somebody from New York explain to me why you guys feel the need to have your pizza slices ridiculously oversized? A pizza this size anywhere else in the country is getting cut into squares. What is with you motherfuckers and ridiculously oversized slices of pizza? What, do you just want to have one slice and be done with it? Alright, looks like the Five Guys manager won, although by the skin of his nuts. So now we're going to learn how to make
Like no other.
a
You need a
burger
card like no other.
like they do in Five Guys.
Observability is about real-world impact, where it counts.
So we can innovate faster.
Got Five Guys burger.
I assume it involves selling a kidney.
At home, but better. Have you ever wondered why Five Guys burgers taste different than other burgers? Well, it all comes down to how they cook their patties, build their bun, and even how they wrap it at the end. Some of you may not know, but I actually managed a Five Guys. So I learned all the tips, tricks, and secrets to making a Five Guys burger, and I'm going to show you those
All right, Yoda, light me up.
today. So let's get into it. First things first, let's make our beef patties. At Five Guys, each patty is 3.5 ounces made with an 80-20 blend of ground beef. You want to make sure you use a nice fatty ground beef for this. The fat is what makes it nice and juicy. Now, on the other hand, if you want to make this burger healthy or healthier, all you have to do is swap out the ground beef for a leaner version. Now, when you switch to a leaner ground
Why the hell would we do that?
beef, the beef is going to dry out quicker, so you want to make sure you don't overcook it, and using a few slices of cheese is going to help with that mouthfeel and not make it seem like it's dried out. Now portion out 3.5 ounces of ground beef, or roughly 100 grams. Then take it and form it in your hands and press it into a short, thick patty, almost like a little puck. At Five Guys, they stack a whole tray of these patties into the fridge so they're ready for service. Cooling them down in the fridge firms the fat back up so they sear better later. Now that our patties are ready, let's get going on our bacon. Set a griddle or a pan to a medium-high heat. Now Five Guys uses applewood smoked bacon cooked on the flat top until it's really crispy. Use the best bacon you have available. The ingredients is what makes Five Guys so good. They source the best possible ingredients available. You want to cook the bacon enough so when you bend it, it cracks. That's the texture you're going after. You want really crispy bacon for this, no soggy bacon. Once our bacon is cooked, it's time for us to toast our sesame seed buns. Now, Five Guys got a secret recipe for their own bun.
I don't know,
A good
Sarah,
quality
does your
sesame
mom
seed
know
bun
you
will
married
do
a
the trick.
complete fucking
You want to toast them
loser?
face down on the grill until they're golden brown, and it gives you that slightly crisp edge that helps keep the bun from going soggy. Once our buns are toasted, it's time to build a burger bun. So there's an order to assembling our burger toppings. So let's start with the bottom bun. This is going to be your foundation for your burger patties. So at Five Guys, the ketchup and the mustard aren't just squirted on, they're done in rings. They have 3 circles of ketchup and 2 for mustard. It gives even coverage so every bite tastes balanced instead of getting a big glob in one spot. So with that in mind, let's squeeze 3 rings of ketchup and 2 rings of mustard onto our bottom bun. Now I like to add on some diced onions, 5 pickles. Mine are a bit small, so I'm adding a few more.
Oh, you're married. You're married to a complete fucking loser that can't protect you, can't fight for you, and most importantly, couldn't beat me in a cook-off on his best day when I'm dead drunk.
By the way, the pickles should actually go on the top part of the bun after the lettuce, before the tomatoes, because they are a little bit wet. But I like mine on the bottom, so that's how we're doing today. But if you want to do it the Five Guys way, put your pickles after your lettuce. Once our pickles are on, let's add on 2 to 4 slices of the crispy bacon we just made.
You want to keep trying me? I'm a lot better at this than you.
Top bun, spread on some mayo, lay down some lettuce to protect the bun from the tomato juices and the pickle juices if you put your pickles on top. Now let's place 2 slices of tomato on top. Always.
You have no debt and you're living in your own house. Well, that means that Jake either had, or you had a rich uncle, because going by monetization standards, Jake doesn't get enough audience to outright buy a home, let alone make a mortgage payment. Now, if he doesn't have it, then yes, he does. But again, that means Jake either had mommy or daddy buy it for him or some rich uncle. Or grandparent. Jake got money from somebody else.
2 slices of tomatoes for a Five Guys burger. Now I always season my tomato with a pinch of salt. Five Guys doesn't, but honestly, you definitely should do this step.
Well, I thought you said your parents were dead, sweetheart. You're disowned by your dad, or is he dead? Make up your fucking mind. Also, there's Jake's dad. Assuming Jake's mom worked for the post office, which, tell you what, there's Jake's maternal grandparents, paternal grandparents, your maternal grandparents, your paternal grandparents. You see how your story is starting to fall apart here, sweetheart? Jake doesn't get the viewership enough to support himself on streaming alone, let alone him and you. You want to keep going?
A salted tomato always tastes better on a sandwich or a burger. Now that our bun and toppings are assembled, let's cook our burger patties. So Five Guys has a system to cook their burger patties. It's done in 3 stages. Set your flat top or your cast iron pan to a medium-high heat.
Oh my God, I don't give a fuck. Even if I was making more money than Jake, I would still be working my current job because of the health benefits. And no, I have no clue what your goddamn boyfriend, husband, whatever makes. I'd still be working it because of the health benefits, because I don't want to pay for my own health insurance. Because I know actually how much that costs.
First stage is we're going to lay the patties down on the hot surface and leave them. Do not touch them at all. What you're looking for here is the edges to start changing.
Is that why I'm able to produce like 100 times the cooking videos your boyfriend is in a year? If I'm so fucking broke?
From pink to gray. Once that gray color starts creeping up the sides, that's your cue. Flip it, then give it a press with your burger press. This is the only time we're going to press our burgers with a press, right after we do the first flip. This is the part a lot of people get wrong. Five Guys are not smash burgers, so you don't press them right away. After your first flip, then you press. And don't press them like a smash burger. Just press them enough to spread them out a bit and get full contact with the grill. You still want your burgers to be a little bit thick. This is what's going to give you that Five Guys style patty. Now on to stage 2. Stage 2 is when you see little pools.
This is
of
where
liquid
you
coming
are.
off the
This is
top.
where you
That's when
are,
you season
Sarah.
with
You
seasoning
little
salt, and you
pathetic
flip the
piece
patty.
of shit.
And then stage 3 is to leave the patty to finish cooking. When you see clear juices running out of your patties, it's done. Don't keep flipping it back and forth. You want one solid sear per side. And if you're making a regular cheeseburger, which is 2 patties.
Tell you what, if your boyfriend or your husband, whatever the fuck he is, wants to keep commenting on my cooking video, tell his big fat fucking ass to get in the kitchen and start making cooking videos again. But he's not going to, now is he? Because he knows I'll beat him.
Then lay 2 slices of the best quality American cheese on the grill, just long enough for it to melt. I mean, you want some good quality cheese here. You don't want none of that cheap stuff. Get the best quality American cheese you can find. Then leave them on the grill for a few seconds to help them melt before you slide them onto the patties. Then stack your patties up if you're doing doubles. Now this is an important part. The patty should go from the grill directly to your bun. Place your patty straight onto the dressed bun and then put the top on and then wrap it in some foil. And don't skip this step. The foil is what gives you that Five Guys style.
You give $10 to you know the link to. Do I trust Fiera to give $10 to another program that I'm not using? If I was on LOP, I'd do this in a second. I don't trust you to honor your request, Fiera, to be brutally honest.
Burger. Then let the
or prove you have the link to donate, and then I'll do it.
burger rest for a minute so the bun goes soft and everything melts together. And hey, if you want to go full Five Guys, then load it up with grilled onions, grilled mushrooms, jalapenos.
No, Fiera, you want to do this, show me the link to donate. Where it goes, where it needs to be, and then I will literally scream down the hallway, my mother is a stupid fucking cunt. Women, they always make things more irritating. I don't care. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Kill that. Do this. Now, don't everyone get convulsions because, I won't be able to actually read your, donation on here. So if you do donate, it'll most likely be on the next LOP live stream versus this one. But there's the link. $10, Fiera. I'll scream down the hallway. My mom's a stupid fucking cunt. Do you ever think, Sarah, that we live really fucking close to one another? Did you ever think of that? Like, maybe I got a house close to him because my, one relative moved far away. The other sibling moved farther than me. Maybe I bought a place close to them to keep an eye on them. Did you ever think of that? Oh, no, of course you didn't. Because you're a cunt. The house my parents live in is not under my mother's name, sweetheart. All right, well, looks like he won. And fuck it, I guess since Jake's bitch is in the chat, I'll deal with him for a little bit. Did you donate or not? I mean, just not for nothing, but, don't look like we have a $10 thingy on board. Don't have a $10 tipper on board. Neat. I gave you the thing to reach out, but yeah, apparently you actually need to reach out, sweetheart.
I guess we got Gloop. Oh, good. All right. Pimento
I didn't beg for $10. She wanted to give me $10 to respond to a video. I sent her the link. She is now pissed off that I haven't done the video. I didn't get the $10. Life sucks.
And cheese.
Welcome to Dave's Cookies.
Whack-om. Mac and cheese is easy.
Oh, great, wonderful. Can't even just has to mock the way I said welcome. Welcome, yeah. You whack 'em, dicks in your fucking mouth, because Lord knows you can't beat me in a cooking contest.
I just need to see a Mornay sauce. I need to see some pimentos. I mean, and then pasta. I don't really. It's not that much harder.
Joe coming to you from its new time slot of 4
NPC
p.m.
dialogue is added to the card.
Sunday,
I didn't
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Is there?
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, as 90% of you are not subscribed that watch my videos. All right, let's get in with all that out of the way.
Only 90%? This has 7 views.
Let's get into today's video. Today we have a pimento mac and cheese. What you see here is I have a couple of tablespoons. I thought, I may be wrong, you wanted to give me money to review a video. If I'm wrong, then I apologize for that. 2 tablespoons of butter that's melting up in a pot. We're going to make a little bit of a quick roux.
Flour, toast it, stir it,
And then
let it cook out a little
2
bit.
tablespoons of flour. I'm not drunk. Not yet.
It's not very much.
And then just very quickly whisk these together till it becomes golden brown. Should take about a minute,
I think you want more.
if not less. And then
Every time he makes this is what he does wrong.
And you're not going to correct anything. You're not going to say anything meaningful. You're not going to give any tips or tricks or anything like that. You're just going to say, I'm wrong because reasons.
So you need more flour if you want it to be nice, unless you're making just...
So, once again, just reasons. No, a roux made by every chef on the planet is equal parts flour and equal parts butter.
It's like a single serving, I guess. But even so, feels like it would need more. You want to cook this longer either way. However much...
Sarah, sweetheart, I am listening to your husband/boyfriend's arguments and then proving why he's full of shit. I am doing that right now. And I'm doing that with the handicap of alcohol. Could you imagine if I was sober and dealing with this? Oh, I'd crush his balls and force him down his throat.
However much you're making, because I mean, this is like a half a fucking cup. Is he just making a single serving? I guess that's fine. Let this go for a little bit. That raw flour needs to cook out. You can toast this up.
It doesn't need to go for that long, sweetheart. About 30 seconds a minute, you're good. You want to go to about golden brown. That's about 30 seconds to a minute.
Just get a better flavor as it cooks a little bit.
And then this is just 3 ounces of buttermilk, but you're going to need way more. I would start with a base.
Wow. Okay, so this is not how you make a fucking cheese sauce. I don't know why he doesn't remember how to do it. He just doesn't learn. So...
There is no one way to make a cheese sauce! You fucking retard!
Wow. So yeah, your buttermilk is.
Sorry, Sarah. Your fucking husband is fucking retarded.
Use if you want. It's gonna be pretty rich and weird though. You can use buttermilk in part for it, I suppose. I wouldn't do it for the whole thing though. Milk in general is probably best. It's just too fatty and buttery. You have to stir this around and incorporate it into. You have to make it a fucking bechamel, like. You have to make a bechamel sauce and then you can mount the cheese in it after it goes up to a boil.
No!
This is gonna break. This is gonna break apart.
Well, it didn't. You dumb,
So
stupid,
this needs to be
fucking
incorporated,
fat
and
piece
then-
of shit.
And yeah, definitely you needed more flour. What you want is not
Together.
wet down the bottom
If-
when you're making a cheese sauce like this, because you're gonna have to add a decent amount of milk. So it's gonna get wetter, which means it's gonna be like looser and less saucy. And then you're gonna add cheese, which is going to
Yeah, is this why you're now scared to take on Shoe on Head, you little fucking bitch? Because the Lord knows you can't take criticism. You're fucking full of shit.
thicken it a little bit, but you know, you want more of like a almost a dough down here. Not quite, like not nearly as thick or anything, but you know, it should start to.
So a fucking roux. So a roux, which is what I had. You're literally repeating my goddamn steps. You dumb, stupid, fat, four-eyed fuck.
should create clumps. And then when you stir in your fucking milk, you stir it in and it'll clump up at first. It'll start to clump up, and it'll look like it's too tight. And then you just keep adding some milk, keep going, stir it around, let it incorporate, and stir it again. I would say, I don't know how big this pot is. Probably like 8.
Oh my god, this stupid motherfucker. I guarantee you, in a head-to-head battle, I could whoop his ass with a mac and cheese battle, and yeah, I could be in the condition I'm in right now.
Like what? 6 quarts or something?
Why doesn't he do it? Why doesn't he do it? Why doesn't Jake get up? Come on, Sarah. Get your fucking stupid ass husband up right now and make a better mac and cheese video than me. Oh, you won't because you know he can't. And this isn't just a mac and cheese. This is several videos where he claims he can do something better than me, but doesn't. Get your stupid fucking husband up and start him making things better than me. You won't because you know you can't.
Something like that, maybe less. You should get this at least halfway filled with milk, incorporate it, and then bring that up to a boil.
When did Jake do a mac and cheese? That one I will say. When the fuck did he do that? Oh, yesterday. Where? On actual cooking? Or in your private home?
And then bring it down from a boil, take it off the heat, and after it's come up to a boil and done with the heat, then you add the cheese and just stir it in off the heat, because cheese has such a high fat content that when you cook it,
socialism works.
Mr. Oakby, Thanksgiving when I queef my beef. When you cook it, it starts to split apart, and those solids and fats are just gonna split, and then it's gonna be gross.
But you're going to need
this is wrong.
Way more. And Sarah just admitted Jake's defeat. Sarah just typed, he's not going to teach you how to make baby's first mac and cheese. You just admitted surrender then. Fine. You can all do whatever on your channels, and I'll keep making fun of you. I would start with a base.
Yeah, just crazy.
5 ounces at least, and then add in more as you need and get the consistency. Add a bit more at a time.
It's ridiculous.
Until you get the consistency that you like. I was kind of going for like a nacho cheese type of thing. Then you want to add, in batches, 1 pound of sharp cheddar cheese that has been shredded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Pretty obvious.
Could you wait for my point? But, all right, whatever. All right,
I don't know. I've never tried to do it like that. I have no idea how it could possibly come together. You're not making the bechamel.
Pretty much figured out that there was nowhere near enough liquid in the
oh, did you?
In the cheese.
Did you figure it out?
So, yeah, I did. You fat piece of shit. Now, I made a successful cheese sauce without a bechamel. Can you do it? Again, add the milk a little bit at a time, add the cheese a little bit at a time until you get the consistency that you want. Also, when you're adding the cheese and the milk and making this sauce, a spatula is probably a better tool than a whisk. Use the whisk.
I disagree. You're just doing it wrong.
The only way I would accept Jake's challenge is if it was in front of a live audience. I wouldn't put it up audience versus audience. Because my fans will vote for me, his fans will vote for him. It doesn't matter. But if me and Jake were to ever meet or have the opportunity to meet in a live cooking competition against real judges that we mutually agreed upon, then yeah, I would do that in a second, and I would kick his ass.
This is so bad. This is just awful.
It's for the roux, though.
David.
And then we want to add...
It's fucking paste.
Salt and pepper.
It didn't even...
No, it's not.
Even come up to a boil,
again,
and it can't because it'll be too tight. It'll be like a fucking log.
You do want to watch the salt because the buttermilk is salty, so bear that in mind when adding salt. And now you want to add 2/3 of a cup of pureed pimentos.
Why?
Because it's a pimento grilled cheese, you dumb fuck.
Why did we get rid of any of the good stuff?
What's wrong with cheese?
Why do we do that?
Fine pimentos.
What is wrong with it?
Usually with the pickles.
So it has, so it can be beige.
No.
No. Why does he go to beige?
Except my sandwich would beat your sandwich. Again, Jake, you never cook. Your cooking channel has fallen beyond a joke. You know you can't beat me in a cooking challenge. And quite frankly, within a couple of months, I guarantee you my cooking channel will probably eclipse your main channel. So think very well on that, Mr. Jake. And yeah, I'll see everyone tomorrow. Good night, everybody.